No, I just put some styling on it. And by styling, I mean the stuff I may have put on the Whopper.
And so now here I am.
Let's get zoom here. Let's
in
get
a woman's
zoom.
jersey. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh. Very nice.
Ooh.
We got a little twerk right there. You guys don't
can get a drunk guy or two home with you.
I could, but I realized that I have probably the least feminine looking face of the group. I would say Perna, if he shaved his beard, would probably be the hottest girl out of us all. Now I'm a little
I don't know. Scooter is up there.
So you have a massive erection.
Oh, congratulations!
10.10 beers.
Oh, no.
Okay. Wow. 10 beers? I'll take that. By the way, you guys don't even understand how big Rita Moreno is. And Sally Field. They're 4 old ladies who inexplicably have come together because they love Tom Brady and his Tom Brady-ness. And they want to go. So Lily Tomlin's character, I don't remember any of their damn names, suddenly decides, Skinny Robert, she decides that she wants to go to the Super Bowl because she had some cancer tests or something, or she was worried about it. And so they can't afford the tickets because this is a fictional movie. And they enter in a contest and they win the tickets. And then they go to the Super Bowl, but then somehow they lose the tickets because Sally Field enters in a chicken wing eating contest, and then Guy Fieri has the tickets, and so they have to track out. And there's some funny moments, like she refers to her fanny pack as a strap-on, which I thought
that was in the
funny.
trailer. That was in the trailer, and I was like, okay,
yes.
Okay, you're selling me.
There were some funny moments. It was mostly campy and predictable. Jane Fonda looks amazing. Okay, she's like 90 some odd years old, but however, whatever airbrushing and sandblasting they had to do to get her to look good, she looked great. Jane Fonda is an all-time
85. Jane Fonda
85. She's an all-time good-looking woman.
I wouldn't be surprised if Brady charged people $100 through the TB12 website to watch the movie.
Now, the absolute best part of the movie was not the cheesy jokes. It wasn't Sally Field and her strap-on or calling Guy Fieri Guy Ferrari. It was that this movie was set for Super Bowl 51. At Houston at NRG Stadium, and it was 28-3.
And we raised $17,000.
Take us through your darkness retreat real quick before we get into sports action. How was your darkness retreat?
I have a sword.
Watch out for me!
That is House of Dragon.
Don't cut yourself with all that edge, Five.
I actually won a grappling tournament for this.
Well, Tom, take us through the darkness retreat. How was that?
Grappled and they gave you a sword? By just stealing that from a child. Darkness retreat was interesting, Scooter. It was a time. You all called me. Thank you for that. That was nice. It was weird. I was upset because my astronaut onesie that I ordered did get lost in the mail. So that was.
I hate
it. Yeah.
It's disappointing, very much so. But
it's happened to me so many times.
The time actually went by really quick. At one point, there was a really large bang in my house, and I had no idea what it was. And I thought it was a cat while I was doing it, but then I watched it back, and both cats are in the room. So I don't know what that was. So that was fun. That scared the crap out of me.
Maybe you're dating now.
It went by really, really quick, honestly. And then it was only the last 30 minutes. I was like, all right, this got to be wrapping up soon.
How did you know we were calling? Was it just vibration?
So I called Johnny Barks beforehand, and I was like, hey, are you around tonight? And he's like, yes. And I was like, perfect. He has my number, obviously. So I just set it to vibrate, and I said, hey, just call me when we pass a threshold, because for $1,000, which we hit before the stream even went live, I opened the doors so the cats and dogs come in. We had $5,000, had to go get a beer. And then every $5,000 afterwards, I said, you know what? I'll go get a beer, and it'll extend the stream for another 30 minutes.
The show. So really, we're breaking a lot of records here when you think
I'm just
about
not used to the hair. I don't know what
How'd
to
you
do
squeeze
with it.
into that thing,
Look, if you're going to do look flowy, just always try to wrap it up. Do a little bow tie.
Look how tight this is. This is I've got boobs now.
Well, I mean, it doesn't leave a lot to the imagination.
Start with Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. Oh my God, what is this?
No, let's not start with that.
Okay, let's not start with the. What I meant to say is, we should definitely not start with Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets.
Okay, that's fair.
What is that?
This has got to be some sort of Viking sword.
This is amazing.
A fan sent me this. Shout out to Guyver. Sent me this in the mail. It took months to get here because it was made in the Ukraine. And they have a couple things going on right now. So
maybe shipping would be difficult.
Yeah. So
don't they need that sword?
Fans of God of War. It is a Leviathan axe replica, and it's like a legit wooden handle, like full metal axe, which is amazing. So
I feel like you need to use that in a video somehow.
Honestly, you need to go to a Vikings game and we'll dress up as Tom, go with that axe.
I mean,
and hit somebody
you
with
might
it.
get accosted at the door and
how are
arrested,
you
spend the night
going
in jail,
to bring
but-
that into the stadium?
I just say I'm Tom Brady. They'll let me in.
Yeah.
It's for the Vikings.
They'll let you into prison is what they will let you into.
And I want to start the segment off by saying what the Ravens have done. Sneaky evil genius level chess that they are playing.
See,
because
I disagree. I'm on the complete other side. I think this is one of the most foolish things a franchise has done in a while. But go on.
Okay. Then we shall debate. This is good. We have
we about to
discourse. The Ravens basically said, Lamar, why don't you go out and prove that you're worth $250 million? And if some other idiot franchise wants to do that, let's let them. But if anyone comes in with an offer, say, lower than that, all we got to do is match it. And guess who our quarterback is next year? You, Lamar.
It's about optics when it comes down to it. If I'm a black player in the NFL and I'm a free agent and I'm looking at teams on which team I'm going to go to, if I look at the Ravens, y'all are not paying your black quarterback. So what can I expect? Quarterback, that is the highest position. If I'm a receiver, if I'm a running back, a tight end, any other position, you're not paying your black QB. How does that look for me?
People fear is not going to age well. There's always that fear of RG3 that's going to come out of there. And I don't know if it's fair or not. I like Lamar Jackson in his game. I would not pay him $250 million guaranteed, also because he hasn't performed in the playoffs. So if you're like the Raiders have not pulled out of the deal, they could go. But once again, Mark Davis is cash broke. You can't really invest $200 million when you have all that money tied up in the Bank of America loan. So my question is, with that non-exclusive tag, unless you can guarantee me that he is going to sign and you'll get him, why would you create that sort of alienation in the locker room, plus get yourself out of the
alienating a Desmond Ritter?
Well, they said Desmond Ritter was the guy.
The argument is, right, that Lamar Jackson wants more guaranteed money. Which, by the way, I think he's more than deserving to ask for, especially when Deshaun Watson got that. And listen, we can talk about semantics all day. That's the Browns. Like, they're stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, they set the market.
Exactly.
And so the rest of the league has to deal with those consequences. And we can sit up here all day and say, oh, well, Watson didn't deserve it, and blah, blah, blah. And I probably agree with you. But at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Zeke's salary. Okay. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but these two are off. Now, what do you want to do, Jara? And he's like, I'll just bring them back.
On Zeke's behalf, I must say, a lot of people are saying Zeke has been injured. He has not been playing to his full potential.
That's you're making a running case. You're justifying him getting cut now.
As such, this is what I'm trying to say. I will never, I'm like Tom, I will always be in favor of players getting their money, whether they're on the Cowboys or not.
Tom, were you upset that they hired Rob Grosso as their coach? Do you think that...
no. Do you know how much... First of all, he has a 3-letter first name, and it's 1 letter off of the last name. Now, I can just steal his identity, and I'm in.
That's what I'm saying. Did you think that Mark Murphy was like, give me Tom Grossi, and they were like, Rob Grosso, close enough?
Yeah, the nicest part about that 3.5 hours being in the dark was not checking my phone every 5 minutes if I needed to go live because the franchise quarterback that I basically grew up on was traded. So that was really nice, and now I'm back to it now. So the problem is there are so many Twitter accounts that have Twitter blue check marks that are just putting out random crap, and the amount of stuff that I'm getting tagged in. The most recent one was that the Packers and the Jets, they're done. They have the deal done, and it's all up to Aaron Rodgers now, which is not true, because Tom Pelissero literally came out and said, no, it was presented to them, like the Jets, like, here's what the Packers want, but the Jets have not agreed to anything. We're still waiting on Aaron Rodgers to decide what he wants to do. And so we're just waiting. So you haven't missed anything. You know, of course, the Jets flew out and they wined and dined Aaron Rodgers. They got back at like 6 a.m. and now it's like, okay, well, where do you want to go play? The Packers and Jets have been talking about stuff, and now we're waiting.
You know, most of the refs are trying hard. I like a lot of the refs are trying hard. They're pretty fair. They communicate well. And then you got the other ones who just want to be dicks and just kind of fucks the game up. Nobody's coming to see that shit.
That's my new favorite NBA player.
Fred
Baby, that's my GOAT.
He just
watch
says
the,
it
That's
like
a
it is.
short clip.
If you watch the extended clip of him and he talks about everything, he basically says he feels like he's getting targeted by the refs. And then you pull up the texts. He's gotten 8 texts this year. 4 texts were from Ben Taylor.
Darius Smith wants to be off the Vikings, and the Vikings. Surprise! Darius Smith? I'm shocked. I'm so shocked.
Whoa.
Is this a girl that you see in the? Oh yeah. Let's do it.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 4. This is why you subscribe to see whatever 5 is doing over there. And it's, I don't know, now it's a receding hairline that it's honestly a little terrifying now. You kind of look like the Jeepers Creepers monster, like where it's silhouette, but you rock
You look like a Conehead. You look like the Conehead.
Last second.
He looks
Fitty.
like that guy from Scary Movie, you know, with the fingers.
Yes.
147.
Paul Giamatti's character.
I made 147.95. I
I'm at
ain't losing today.
49.99.
How is it that
167.97.
41.62? How is it a woman goes like this? This is attractive to this,
Whoa!
and it's just
Last
not.
second 200. Thank God, not me.
Oh, who got the last
That's not
second
me.
200?
Congratulations.
Hey, look,
Scooter?
look, I already had red. I had
No,
already
that's
read.
Scooter.
No, I literally already
What's
said.
the adjusted
You
total?
can't deny a man dropping 200.
Well, there's
Yeah,
a delay. You have to remember with the countdown. So that
remember,
does
yeah.
count.
there is a delay.
What the
Yes.
heck?
There's a stream delay on
I have
YouTube.
216.97, and I am no
No.
longer.
Did not
Congratulations.
agree to the rule that
Yeah, not
if you
everybody
read,
read.
you're done?
200 you can't deny him.
Did not agree to this
Hey,
rule.
I had
you
to
get,
deal with
Scooter?
it too multiple
What's your
times
total?
when we
I did
started.
too.
What's your
Between
total?
me and this guy.
Actually,
It's true.
I kind of have a case with Scooter. I kind of agree with Scooter.
Honestly, 5 looks different now. If you go back
Honestly, you look like Will Smith's
Put
wife.
the wig back on. This is
Okay.
weird now.
Sorry.
G.I. Jane 2,
not
can't
over
wait to
5.
see.
You gotta wear it. Okay.
If Scooter doesn't want the 200, he has to Venmo me $200 right now for me to accept the punishment.
Things fly, Eagles fly.
Ooh, fly Eagles fly.
If it's fly, Eagles fly, it's a veto. Just so you know.
Okay, all right then. You should
How about
have
hail
to
to
sing
the
hail to
Redskins?
the hail to the
It's
commander.
What's Bruce Springsteen's longest song?
Ooh, I'm on fire.
That's not this long. That's actually a pretty short song.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm
Streams
a
really
fan.
No
help you?
Springsteen.
I mean,
huh?
Dancing in the Dark's just
I'm
pretty so
dancing in
good.
the
Pretty
dark.
good.